What's up guys, it's Billy over at Pretty Neat VR, and today I just wanted to show you a couple ways to get your Oculus Rift footage from looking like this to this. Now there's a couple ways you can do this, and I'm going to show you the way I do it mostly, and it uses OBS and I use Adobe Premiere. You can use After Effects probably, or Sony Vegas, or Final Cut Pro, or any of those video editing programs to do this. But the first thing you want to do after you've got OBS installed and your video editing software is go over to this Oculus subreddit, or Oculus Reddit page that's DK2 Capture My Chromatic Aberration Removal Shader, and you're going to right click on the latest version here. I think that's the one I've got. And save it, save the shader file. Once you've got that saved, I've got it here on my desktop, you will drop that into your OBS program file here, your OBS folder in the shaders folder, and then it'll replace it. Now when you open up OBS, sometimes I think it'll ask if you want to update it, and then that'll replace that file and then go back to your regular 2i recordings. But this version actually takes one eye and puts it in the center and removes the chromatic aberration. So once you've got that loaded in there and you've got your footage recorded, you'll throw it into Premiere or whatever you're using, and then look for something like a lens distortion. In Premiere, you've got video effects, distort, and then lens distortion. Just throw that on your footage, and then I think it's -32 on the curvature. Basically, that's just kind of going backwards with it. See, you can see if I scale down. Now the edges will be a little tiny bit soft, so what you could do is just scale up, you know, just a little bit. You're losing a little bit of your footage, I guess, but it still looks really good, I think. If you do it this way, it will add a little bit of time to your render times. I recently put up a video that was 30 minutes long, and it took like all night to render that video. So yeah, it's a little intensive on your CPU depending on what you have, but I've got an older CPU, so it took a while. Anyways, so that's how you do that. So another way to do an unwarping is to use this UnwarpVR command line program that D over Everyday VR made. I don't think they have a download link for the GUI for it, so it's just command line now, but there's a lot of different command line examples you can use, but the one I was gonna do is the rendering the single view, or one eye, and making it one video. So yeah, so basically we just have to type in this line here. Before we do that, you need to have, for this to be easier, just put this, and I probably get corrected on this, but I put the program in my user folder and my video that I'm going to be unwarping in there as well. That way I don't have to like direct it somewhere else. It's just in my C drive. So anyways, I'll go and type this. And it's, you know, it's a little bit of a hassle, but this way, this will like actually help your render times too. Okay, so once you get that all typed in, we'll just hit enter. And now what it's gonna do is it's gonna render, go ahead and render each frame, hopefully. Come on. And there it goes. So yeah, you'll just set and let this do its thing, I guess. Alright, so once that's finished, I got this video, so there you have it. There's another way to do it. Like I said before, this will you know, reduce a little bit of rendering time, I think, but it's not as straightforward as just throwing it in video editing software using OBS and that shader file. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped a little bit, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.
VR boy. Here you come. Ram it.
Well.
Oh, not me. Who was that?
Me.